Hello, Tam's Sunday Club. I am Kenny Boyle. I am an actor and I'm a writer and I'm a patron of Tamfest, which I'm incredibly proud to be. So I'm here to give you an extract from my debut novel. It's called The Tick and the Tock of the Crocodile Clock. It's coming out in May 2022, the 3rd of May, pre-order now. And I'm going to be reading you a poem from that novel. Now, it's not a book of poetry, it is a novel. This is the only poem that's in it, but I think it's a really good standalone piece. So this is the main character of Wendy, who dreams of being a poet, and she's finally performing her first poem in front of an audience. This is the book, The Tick and the Tock of the Crocodile Clock. This is the extract. I very much hope you enjoy. Isn't it sad that dreams have a deadline? Imagination is fine if you're young and can't understand that what takes off has to land. You want to believe you can stay up forever. You'll never fit that star-shaped fantasy into the square hole of reality. Why are we told to put our imaginations on hold when we grow up? Told we have to toss them in an imaginary box sealed with practical locks. Even if abstract thoughts or plans help us understand the world, we have to hand them over to pragmatism. A tree is a tree, a bird is a bird. It doesn't matter what you see or the message you've heard in their songs. Money has to be made. Life has to be lived. And you have to give in to the fact that you can't expect to be able to fly. If you want to keep your head held high, the only way to do that is to grow up. Art is fine for kids. Adults have to wear ties. You need to try. Begin to fit in or they'll grimly put your head on a block. Time for daydreams to stop. You're bound by the tick and the tock of the crocodile clock. I remember my guidance teacher. And all of the stress on her face when I took my place in a room and filled in a test to determine what job suited me best in my future, which career path would be brighter. When the response came back, it said, writer. I was absolutely delighted. All I wanted, all I ever wanted was to tell stories. Now that we'd hunted, I felt glorious. Somehow, some algorithm had seen my dreams and agreed with them, maybe given me the means to start to pursue them. I could feel myself lifting a little, getting closer to the sun. I got quickly pulled back before I reached the clear air. She said it was a mistake. It meant English teacher. It can't mean writer. There's no money in writing. No life to be lived. I've no right to write. I have to give something more to society. There's better uses for me. As though there's no place in the world for fiction or poetry. But here, right now, hope has started to bloom. I'm looking at you all. I can see a room of people who know there's no difference between words and wings. That's what makes us what we are. A whole room, a whole tribe, a whole sky of aeronauts blinking like stars. Every one of us dreamers who confuse and upset guidance counsellors. Realists with clippers try to strip us of those hopes, try to tether our feathers with rope. They warn us that if we fly too close to the sun, we'll fall. I want to fly anyway. I need that heat. It feeds me, grows me, shows me that I can show them that life isn't a game where we have to compete. A salary isn't a high score to be beat. I don't need to play to feel complete. A cat doesn't know it can land on its feet if it's afraid to take a leap. It's true. Some of us will find that when we put our souls on the line, we'll reach for the sublime and we'll fall. But if you're drowning in the brine of the sea, while frowning critics say your crime is trying to be a conduit for beauty but lacking the talent to perform that duty, you just need to relax. Firstly, because the wax in your wings only melted because you were so close to where you want to be. Secondly, well, it'll help you float. Swim back to shore. Craft wings of stronger words. Fly a little higher. Fall a little further. Dream about the day you'll soar. If growing up means giving up, never grow up. Never give up. Fight back, don't look back, take a stand like a never bird over never trees. You and me. We never land. Thank you, everyone. And remember, The Tick and the Tock of the Crocodile Clock, available to pre-order now from iBooks and all your favourite bookstores. Have a really good weekend, everyone, and see you later. Goodbye.